Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It is 2 something in the morning, Monday, the 12th of May, and let the burnout begin because I'm starting to get sloppy, tired, lazy, and I can't have that happening. No, 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 no. So I have begun the latest battery, Volume 7. I have begun the next Antagonist Cookbook, Volume 5. 7 should probably land by November. Cookbook 5 should land next year. I'm thinking January ish, February ish. Um, and then, of course, Tales Unlimited Book 1. I mean to write 100 short stories for this puppy. And in doing so, I need to pick which of the 25 stories from this 100 stack I'm going to go with. And here's the thing, I came up with this idea like college basketball brackets. So, randomly pick 2 stories, rewrite them one time, and sit back and look at them both and go, okay, which one is, I guess you could say, closer to ready? Might need to be rewritten more, might need to be completely torn down to studs, but which one is closer to the finish line? The first story I randomly came up with was called The Widower. What if a dying billionaire gets married to a gold digger and she dies? And then his cancer goes into remission. Then he marries, then his cancer comes back and he's married a second time. She dies, cancer goes away. Longer this time around. Third marriage, blah, blah, blah. There's a pattern here. Every time his cancer comes back and he gets married and the wife dies, cancer goes away a bit longer. And some people decide to look into this. Interesting concept. Story kind of hit a bit of a brick wall. It needs to be rewritten, probably a few times to be sure. Still, it has merit, but not as good as the other story called Let's Do Business. Let's Do Business is the one with the exotic items appraiser. That came out of nowhere. I forgot exactly. I don't know if I was working when that idea hit me or not, but what if a grifter guy, I think like a younger Morgan Freeman, comes across this orphan girl on the streets of New Orleans and he sees the mad genius in her. And he's a grifter, not that rich at all, and yet takes her under his wing, pays for her education, and then her intellect just increases, takes what she knows, runs off, makes her own fortune, becomes a world-class specialist in exotic items appraisal. You bring her alien tech, future tech, ultra tech, mystical artifacts. She can tear them apart, figure out what makes them tick, reverse engineer, and of course appraise them so that if you want to fence them, whatever. And she became like the seal of approval. If it doesn't go through her, there's a doubt. If it does go through her, there is none doubt. There's no doubt at all. And guy got old. He retired a billionaire because he helped her set up her invisible empire, to speak of, and he's dead. But, and I guess you'd say out of respect, she created an AI of him, like a holographic program. So, in the shape of a card, you put your thumb against the card, it verifies that it's you. Poof, out comes a solid hologram around the card. Solid. So you could sit down and play cards with you. He can give you a back massage. He can slap the crap out of you. He can assume multiple faces and forms and change clothes and that sort of thing. And this is the guy who goes to her meetings with his persona, his background, his skill set, and she knew him. She knew him all too well, so she basically built an AI program off this dude. And this is basically a day in the life of an AI negotiator for the world's top exotic items appraiser. And of course, it is an example of why she does not show up at these events herself. So, which one won? Let's Do Business. Definitely put together, I guess you could say came together better in my head when I originally wrote it. The rewrite, it didn't need to change much at all. So yeah, this one makes the cut. So Bracket number one, the winner is let's do business. All right, I need to get a little sleep, then I need to do a whole lot of work. I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. You can find me on ivillain.net. That's where my books are, on Amazon and Kindle. 21 so far, looking to wildly add to that number, as you can imagine. Short stories, novels, how-to guides for character creation, and of course the battery process, which is basically a sleek little guide on how to become an indie author. Starts with prompts, ends with novels. All right, folks, enjoy your Monday if that's even humanly possible. Ta ta.